Okay, this is Hannah. A lot of really good work in here. Great stuff going on. Great poses, mostly good timing, couple timing issues. I think that's good, that's good. That moving the hands down looked too fast to me. Um, I think that steps look kind of like he's taking giant steps. I think you should not lift the hands so far. But really good work overall. Let's take a look at the My file. Um, so let's see if this is going to work for us. Select all here. Okay. That's pretty. So it's going from here to there. Oh no. It's this. Let's just zoom in on this area a little bit. I'm just zooming in. Okay, so it's from 98 to 105. That seems much too fast to me. So what I would do is go keys, add in between, and then just to repeat that, hit G, and I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. It's being a little slow, hopefully. Okay, good. So you can see it push those keyframes out. Maybe do we have to add a little extra to the end now? Okay, let's watch that now. It's still on the fast side, but it's not so crazy fast. And then when these feet go up, let's look at this. Much too high. Just, people kind of do things like with sort of the minimum effort necessary. So, it'll just, it's not that it could go a touch higher, but the other thing I think you'll like is if let me just show you some perspective view. I don't know why it's at an angle like that here. I think you're going to want these zeroed out. Why is that not flat? Is there any animation on this? No. What about this? No. What about that? No. Hmm. Is there any on the roll? No. I am surprised to see it. Well, maybe your floor isn't quite at 0. Anyway, um, I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But what I was going to say is, what you might like. Oh, let's take this and middle mouse click on that one instead of keyframe. So it just sticks there. Okay. Anyway, so maybe from here to here you could have it roll up. So I, starting flat there, and then here we could use roll, middle mouse drag. Is that not working? Why isn't the roll working? How disappointing. Oh, I haven't seen that not work before. Oh, I wonder what the deal is with that. We could try instead. This is kind of similar to what the roll does, so we could pivot up from there. So as he's goes from here to here, the foot pivots up, and then in the middle of the step, we'll have that flatten out, um, and then we can keyframe this circle behind here at 0, and then when maybe starting here or something, I'll keyframe it, and then when the foot lands like here, that's tilted up a little bit, and then over just the next couple frames, that flattens out. So now what you get, if you look closely, is normally I just do all of that with just the roll function. I don't know why that's not working. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, it tilts up, flattens out, then he lands on his heel, and then flattens out again. I think the feet look sort of squishy. I think there might be some binding issues, but okay. So yeah. So anyways, I mean, you'll get it a lot better just by not lifting the feet so high. They're just lifted way too high. But having that kind of roll going on is, is a nice thing to do. So he doesn't look like he's sort of marching or something. I could take a quick look at the rig file and see if I see anything that's why the roll's not working, but I don't know. Just curious if it works in this file. It does. Interesting. So it sort of seems like something broke between this file and the other one. Very interesting. It's interesting too that these are crossed. That's not such a good thing. Um, so I'll show you what I typically do. Well, um, uh, when there's something broken on a rig, but it's hard to know what's breaking it if it's just something having to do with the keyframes. Because what I can do is I can export the animation and like bring it in on a new rig. But if it's somehow the keyframes themselves that broke it, then that won't help. So select the top thing of the rig, Windows, Settings, Preferences, Plugin Manager. Next to ANM Import Export, make sure both of these are checked. File, Export Selection, Options, ANM Export, Export Selection. Oh wait, hold on. There's an important option there. File, Export Selection, Options. And under hierarchy, you need below, because I just picked the top node of the hierarchy, but we want everything below that in the hierarchy. So I'll just call this module 12. Okay, and this doesn't always work, but I made this file module 12 anim. And then what I'll do is edit, delete all by type channels, which will delete all the animation in the file. You'll see it won't move anymore. And then I'm going to remove the reference, file, reference editor, remove file, no, it's reference, remove reference, remove. Okay. And then file, create reference, and bring that back in, fresh and clean, hopefully. So bringing it back in, hopefully not broken. Okay, so here is the character, and let's see if when I reference it is, if the roll is working now. It is. Okay, and then let's select the top node of that, and file, no, yes, file, import options, anim import, and import, and should be in your scenes directory, module 12 anim, import. Doesn't always work. It's not good that it hasn't worked yet. Oh, okay. We're lucky, it seems to be working. Sometimes it just freezes up and doesn't work. Okay, the animation all seems back. Let's see if the roll is working. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'll save this for you. You can have this if you want, but now you know those steps as well. O2. Okay. And that should, I mean, it could have been I could like dig and diagnose how the heck the roll broke, but this way it's more straightforward. So